Investors Group Field.
The opening quarter.
As the expression goes, turnabout is fair play. Bombers giving the Alouettes a taste of their own medicine here to open the second half and bring this Investors Group Field crowd to life.
Atmosphere here is a lot like a Grey Cup. That's not till November 24th at Mosaic in Regina.
Keep an eye on Brandon London, 500-plus yard receiving games in 12 games played, and the O-line, of course, anchored by the perennial all-star guard, Scott Flory.
We know the building looks good, sounds pretty good too. Calvillo, and that pass knocked down.
Alex Hall, you heard the boys talk about him. 9 sacks, led the team in 2012. All eyes on Damon Washington at boundary halfback, where he replaces Eastern All-Star Jonathan Hefty.
2nd and 10. Short drop pressure, dumped off, and Jennings dropped the ball, and Calvillo took a heavy hit as the Bombers are fired up in their new home.
Physical guy is going to have to use every bit of that to play against the Calgary Stampeders in that nickel spot, playing in the box a bit.
Throwing down now, crowd pumps up the volume. Mitchell dumps it off to Cornish, under cover, but again, the Blue Bombers converge.
So maybe out of the passing the football to number 1 is the way to get it to him.
2nd down, pressure on, and Bryant Turner.
Jason Vega this year, not quite the same depth, so it really means that Alex Hall, Kenny Maynard, those guys are going to have to step up in a big way.
2nd and a little more than 10. Pressure on, and they get to the quarterback. And down goes Calvillo. J.T. Gilmore from his defensive tackle position.
It is here again here. 2nd and 10.
He's in the block. Pressure on. And Gilmore is punished.
Look a big one. Look a big.
2nd and 10. Low shotgun snap. Throw for Richardson behind him. And that ball's picked off. On the ricochet. Damon Washington. And Washington still going. Down to the 5. Tackle made by the center, Luc Brodeur-Jourdain. But 49 on the return on a strange ricochet to Washington. It's good to be back in Winnipeg. We waited a month to get here. But the atmosphere is what we've grown to get used to here.
0-4 hasn't made these fans any less enthusiastic.
Giles trying to climb him. Steps up, takes off. And Stephen Giles is met by Hefty short of the first down at the 45-yard line.
1st and 20. Mitchell fakes this time, now looks downfield, he's in trouble, down he goes! Zach Anderson and Alex Hall both in there.
7 for 17. 2nd and 10. Pocket collapsing, and down he goes again. Zach Anderson on the odometer. 2nd and 10. Here they come on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback. D-Shot Dunn, the newcomer. Shoot.
Bomber 30, and here they come to run. Every pass throws it away, and it's incomplete. Koshi Mwamba, safety blitz, Alex Hall.
Hall's had his best game.
Absolutely.
Well, what do you have on 2nd and 20? Stephen Giles. A little early movement there, and the flag does fly. Giles gets away from the initial pressure. Has a free play here, and incomplete. 2nd and 8. Calvillo sets, drops, and pass incomplete. Intended for Richardson. Even the head coach wants noise and calls for it. Second and 10. Giles over the middle, incomplete. Johnson on Coke. No flag.
From giving up the lead or having the game tied.
Wamba. Durant gets away, but Alex Hall. And the pass almost picked off. Durant somehow got it away, and Alex Suber.
And that was the slow motion replay. That ball had some heat on it.
So now second and goal. About a yard and a half out. Corey Sheets hits the wall and gets driven back. Enoch Mwamba in it. So even quarterback under center, it's not a guaranteed 1 yard handoff for a touchdown. They're going for it, third down. Showing it in motion and early movement by Dan Clark.
Oh, boy. Caesar. Saskatchewan, number 77.
That'll cue the crowd here in Winnipeg. First down for Edmonton at the 10. No official word on attendance. Very close to a sellout, which would be the 8th consecutive here in Winnipeg.
I don't think the swagger's back yet, Chris, but the noise sure is. Saw Jonathan Heffney doing his part to get this place rocking.
Eskimos have practiced the silent count, getting ready for this. See how they do. Take the chance. Down he goes. Alex Hall got home.
North Carolina comes in to replace him on the boundary corner. Matched up on Brandon London.
Excuse me, Dwayne, we're told Marquette the fastest man on the Bombers' defense. Flags fly, the play doesn't get off.
Time count. Montreal, number 13. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Well, that was a regular feature at Canada Ends, and it's the first one here in the new Investors Group Field.
I was going to say, knowing those Winnipeg fans, it's not going to get any quieter once they hear that call.
Well, that's just with the defense being urged on. I think we're well above Tom Cochran and Brock Hudson after the Washington punt return touchdown. Now the O'Tunnel and dropped back at the 25-yard line. Nine sacks for Hall last year, including 3. Tim Burke wants to stop, and Stephen Downs wants a few more. Flags down in the play, not off. And did they get the play snapped in time?
Time count violation. Edmonton, number 3. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And remember, they've used their timeout already to save one of those here in the second half.
Yeah, dealing with that noise earlier. In the third quarter of this football game, the Eskimos had to burn a timeout to avoid a time count.
Second and 10. Giles scrambles, flag is down, pass complete. Truehorn. And they're about 3 minutes away from their first home win. Reminder, Football Night in America comes your way after this game. Right now, the Riders' offense stays on the field, 3rd and 10. And these fans on their feet, anticipating the biggest play of the game.
Haven't heard much from Weston Dressler. Haven't heard a whole lot from G-Roy Simon.
Corey Chamberlain electing a field goal won't help him here. Keeps the offense up, trying to stay alive. Here they come. Durant throws it up for Dressler. And incomplete. Alex Suber and Dressler.
Home field advantage for Winnipeg as they were screaming, and you talked about how loud. Durant was screaming in the huddle to get the call out, could barely communicate it to the entire team, was shouting the offensive call.